Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Children's Time with me, Brandon. And it is our last week in our Advent series. Can you believe that? It's almost Christmas Day. Are you so excited? I know I am. So we're going to read our last, there it is, our last section of the journey. And today we're going to learn about the trip to Bethlehem. So let's learn together. The journey. Mary was 9 months pregnant when the Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus gave the order for a census. Wow, she's almost ready to have this baby when she has to travel. The purpose of the census was to raise tax money. Each man was required to go to the home of his ancestors. Because Joseph was part of the house of David, Mary and Joseph had to travel from Nazareth to Bethlehem. Caesar Augustus did not care that it was a 10-day journey or that Mary was about to have a baby. 10 days. Can you believe that? Trying to travel for 10 days. Travelers depended on the hospitality of the townspeople. Strangers could not expect to be welcomed in people's homes as they traveled, and for the time that the travelers stayed, they were considered part of the family. Because of the crowded conditions in Bethlehem, Mary and Joseph were unable to find a place to stay, either in a private home or in a guest house or an inn. Some scholars suggest that the real reason Mary and Joseph were not given a guest room is because giving birth in the house would have made the house ritually unclean. Whatever the reason, God's son was born in a stable. When the time came for Mary to give birth, she did all the things a New Testament mother would have done. She washed her baby's body and rubbed him with salt. This custom was meant to firm and tighten the baby's skin. Then she wrapped him in bands of soft cloth. These bands kept the baby warm and helped his body grow straight and strong. Then Mary laid baby Jesus in a manger, a feeding trough for animals. In Luke 2:7, it says, she gave birth to her firstborn son, wrapped him snugly, laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the guest room. So which way to Bethlehem? There are two possible routes Mary and Joseph traveled from Nazareth to Bethlehem. The more common belief is that they took the route which avoided Samaria. Remember, Jews and Samaritans did not get along. This route would have taken them 20 or 30 miles out of their way into the Jordan Valley and through the Judean desert. The second possible route was along the way known as the Road of the Patriarchs. This route was often used by pilgrims going to Jerusalem for the Passover. Wow, what a cool thing to learn. I didn't know that there were two possible paths for them to take, but that's a long way. Could you imagine having to travel with your family for 10 days with nothing but a few of your things and a donkey? Wow, that's pretty crazy. I know I get frustrated when I have to go just to the airport and wait for a couple hours for my flight. It's not 10 days worth. Well, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for our fourth and final Advent Children's Time. Christmas is just a few days away, and we'll see you at church. Merry Christmas.